Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Zoom. You guys, I am pumped up. I have so many good things to share. I am super excited. If you guys are super excited, please drop me some fire in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're on live. It is Monday night. It's 9 p.m. We ain't dead yet. So let me know you're there. Throw me some love up in the chat. I have some really cool things. You found some? Yes, I got my BFF. I'm ready. I have found a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys. Yes, fire. I'm so excited. So I want you to tell me in the chat if you are completely, let's say it like this. If Instagram is completely foreign to you, you like, I have one, but I don't even know how to really use it. I want you to throw me a 5 in the chat, okay? 1 to 5. If you're like, I have an Instagram, I really don't know how to utilize it for the business. I don't really know what I'm doing. I can't figure it out. All of those things. Okay, throw me a 5 in the chat. I got some 5s coming. Now, I want you to, if you are completely comfortable with Instagram, you completely understand how to do stories, and you understand how to make reels, and you know exactly, you're a boss at Instagram. Give me a 1 in the chat. If you're a boss at Instagram, give me a 1 in the chat. I want to know where you guys are. Okay, lots and lots of 5s. All right, I love that. Now tell me, Maria is a 1. She's a toot. That's what she said. She called herself a toot. So if you're in the middle somewhere, you're kind of like I kind of know, but I'm not real comfortable, but I can do some things, and then you're a 3. Give me a 3 in the chat. If you're in the middle somewhere and you're like, oh, I post on my stories, but other than stories, I don't really know much what else to do. All right, so I'm going to share some things with you guys. First off, I want you guys to all write this down, and I will share the link in the chats afterwards. But there is a Cheyenne Knox social media Zoom. She has a lot of her top leaders on there, and they're on there talking about all things social media. It is amazing. They gave so many good tips, things I didn't know, and that I learned. So very, very good YouTube. Please go watch it. I will drop the links in the chats after the meeting. Okay. The next thing I want to, so I've got some 3s. I've got not really any 1s and some 5s. Okay. So I will tell you guys that I feel like I'm more of a 1 today than I ever have been. I feel more comfortable with Instagram than I ever have. I feel more comfortable making reels. And do you want to know what the key is? Anybody? Just do it. Okay, my shirt says do it every day. Just do it. Just play with it. Just have fun and just do it. And so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share my screen some tonight. I am going to hopefully give you guys some tips and some pointers. I'm going to kind of leave reels to the end. I'm going to start off first with, yes, get over yourself. Okay, just act a fool. People love funny. Also, they love real. So I'm gonna share a couple of things. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my other phone the host. Change host. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to share with you guys something. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys screenshot this. But this is in your eSuite. Can everybody see my screen? Am I sharing or no?
No.
No, it's not?
Not that I see it.
Okay, let me try it again. The screen share has been a little different lately. Let's try it again. There we go. It should be coming up. Maybe. No, it's just black. Stop. Okay, let me try again. I don't know what this thing is doing. Okay, now, okay, here we go. I want everybody to take a screenshot of this with your phones. If you're on your phones, take a screenshot. If not, I can send it in the chats. This is in your eSuite, okay? This is so important, and I wish I would have known about this long time ago. But this is how to post on Instagram, really Facebook, anywhere. But this is really good for Instagram. Okay, so first off, you'll see it says, number one says, what do I enjoy? Write it down. Don't make it complicated. Just write down what you enjoy. What makes me smile? Write that down. If it's food, write it down. What is a hobby that I enjoy? Whatever it is. What do I want to become? A millionaire, duh, right? The next thing, what do I feel confident talking about? What do my followers and friends think of when they think of me? All right, so you can fill all of these in, and then down below you will see like the 5 little trees. You put you in the middle, and then you're going to put each one of those things on a tree. This is what you're going to post about. How many days are there in a week? 7, right? And we take 1 as a Sabbath. If you fill this out, you have something to talk about every single day, and you can rotate through those things. You can move from what you enjoy to what makes you smile the next day, and you can talk, bring them back to the business. You can talk about how you can't wait to one day when you're debt free and you get to, sorry, let me get here. Oh, that's because I'm the host over here. Hello. Oh well. Make sure, guys, if you're on it, you mute. That way we don't accidentally hear conversations. But you can talk about how you can turn this around and make these about the business. So things that I enjoy, my family. I enjoy getting to spend time with my family. And you know what? Time freedom is something I'm looking forward to one day when I get to quit my job because of this opportunity. And you can bring that all back around to the business. So everybody have this. Isn't this a cool little thing? This is in your eSuite, and it's called Social Media Marketer Worksheet, okay? There are some really good things up in your eSuite if you ever go look. If you go to your documents at the very top, okay? All right, the next thing I want to show you guys.
Cookies early.
Oh, okay, the next thing I want to show you guys. Okay, you want to see how many pictures I take before I get the one I like? A lot. Okay, so just have fun. Take a bunch of pictures. I was making reels tonight. And I'll talk to you guys about that here in just a little bit. But have fun with it. We'll come back to this. So I want to just show you guys a couple of examples of like my stories, and then I'm going to show you Maria's stories, just some people's stories. Okay, so this morning, let's see, this was last night. I make my BFF for dinner. I drank that for dinner last night, which I am doing again tonight. And Katie drinks all of the Cool Whip. But an example, I make my coffee every single morning. I'm consistent with this, and I do it every single morning. If I miss a morning, people are like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? But I just talk. I have a little chat, and I talk about my day, my life, my crazy kid that keeps me up all night. But you guys, you see my face, okay? Making my coffee, and then I put a poll on here. Okay, the poll was, I said I have samples. Let me see if I can. It won't let me play the audio, but it says something about I have samples, and then I pointed down and I said, if you're interested in samples, click right here. And it was a poll, and the poll said, I want one, how much? And I pointed down, and then after I got done with that story, I just went in and I put a poll. So I'm going to show you guys that. I took my daughter to the doctor this morning, and I made fun of her because she was riding in the car with her mask on. She just forgot she had it on, but she makes fun of people all the time. So real life, me again, me and the baby. I was rocking Aubrey. Now this is a distributor post, okay? So this is the simplest way, you guys, to make a distributor post. I took this picture yesterday. I took about 6 or so different shots, and I posted this today. I didn't have this in mind when I took the pictures, okay? I just was having fun and taking pictures. So then, so the first slide I put, did you hear? And so what do they automatically want to do? They want to go to the next slide and say, did I hear what? So I save this image and I go to the next slide. You can make an income all from your phone. I saved this image and I went to the next slide. And so they build upon each other. And right now it's only saved this image, went to the next slide, $39. And then the next one, I went back to my original picture, click here for more info. Yes, I need this. And somebody responded to that. I can simply message them my deep poll opportunity. Hey girl, I saw you clicked on my poll. Not sure if it was an accident, but I'd love to share more about this business. I send that to them. Okay. And that also gives them the opportunity to say, oh, it was an accident. You know, people accidentally click on polls all the time. All right. So what I want to show you guys is how simple this is to make. So let's just, for example, I'm just going to take this picture right here. I just took, it's for actually for my reels, but right here. All right. So easy. I just clicked the little letters at the top and say, maybe ask a question. Okay, and then the second button up there at the top puts a shadow behind it, or the third one, whichever way you're looking at it. All right, you can tap it again, it makes it white. You can also click the color and you can eyedrop it, okay, to make it match your clothes or whatever. Say, are you living the life of your dreams? And that's a little too matchy for me because I want it to really kind of stand out. So I'm going to do that one. How about that? So then what I'm going to show you at the top, my stories are not automatically saving anymore because it took up all my space. At the top, that arrow down, I click that and it saves. Then I'm going to post it to my stories. My stories are linked to my Facebook stories. It's my personal preference. I don't have to post on both. You simply go to your main page, you go to settings, and you go to linked accounts somewhere. Account. And then it says, oh, it's in here somewhere. You have to search for it. It's been a minute since I've done it. But you can link your accounts where it automatically posts to your Facebook stories. Okay. So then I'm going to go back to my stories. I'm going to add another one, story. And I'm going to take this previous picture and I'm going to type, if not, why? And I'm going to make it a different color. And then I'm going to click the save button at the top, post, again, story, same thing. I'm kind of just making this up as I go, so it's probably going to sound a little dumb, but all right, eyedropper. I'm going to get the same color, but maybe make it the opposite. Then I'm going to click save at the top, post, and I'm going to do one more slide. And I'm going to say right here, just my same one. For more info or DM me income. or I'm going to put change because that's what I was talking about. Okay. So this is my call to action. This is the thing we want to make sure we're doing on every single thing. So I'm going to put a poll. Sorry, I clicked that little happy face square at the top. I put a poll here, and I'm going to say, and always make these two positives. What do you do? And I'm looking for a change. Except for it won't say the C. I need a change. Okay. And that gives you the two options, just like that, and post. Now I just made a distributor post, just that simple. Is that easy? Just by taking a picture. It can be a picture of you and your family. It can be a picture of anything. The next thing I want to show you guys is my bio. On your bio, you will see my 5 pillars. I'm a wife. I am a mom of 3 little girls. I'm a nurse. I love Jesus. Maybe I just have 4. Oh, and I'm a Texan. Okay. I love Texas. And I probably should put something about traveling because I love to travel. And then I put a link to my application that I just did this for the first time. I've been in the business 2 years. I just did this. If you want more information on this, you guys make sure and go to YouTube, Google it, and just Google influencer application. It's super easy and it's on Google Docs. But it took me no time to do it. So now I've got my distributor post. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is if you're not on Telegram, get with your enroller. Oh, you guys, I had to reset. I may not can do it. I had to reset my phone the other day because I deleted something and didn't mean to. Oh, man. Anyways, get on Telegram. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't realize I hadn't been back on there. Get on Telegram and make sure you're following. There it is. Those groups. I'll have to do that later. You're following those groups. Oh, sorry. Because you can get things like these. Okay. So what I want to show you is I got this. You see, I screenshot a lot. Okay. This right here. This is another distributor post. These are slides. I took them off of Instagram. I mean, off of Telegram. If you're on that posting Instagram one, okay. And this is basically all it is. But what I did was I took it and I went into Over, which is an app you can use for free. And I added my own pictures. And this, just like the same way I made the slide for tonight, I used that image and made my own. So I made my own little picture right here. My computer is being really slow. It's not showing it. I made this picture right here, that one of me to put over that circle that they had. But as easy as that, you can just post what they have, or you can just add your picture on top. I'm trying to find the actual slides. Like I said, I had to delete it. My phone's been a mess, but I make tons of my slides on here. This, you can see what's underneath it. Somebody else's picture when the computer slide catches up. But see, somebody else says, I just stuck my picture right on top. It's not hard. I follow lots of top leaders and I screenshot their posts and I post them for myself. You know, it's very, very easy. It says you don't have to, you can be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. Now, this is an image that I am using on my reels. And this is the last page because you have, when you're doing business reels, you have to have something. Okay. And it just says DME income, whatever. And it has this thing. This flashes at the very end. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. All right. I'm talking as fast as I possibly can because I feel like there's so much information to go by. Okay. So now what I want you guys to do is I want you to look at your Instagram right now And then I want you to also look at your Facebook. And I want to know, I'll come back and broadcast again here in a second. I want you guys to look at your Instagram and your Facebook, and I want you to scroll your feed. So first, let's start with Facebook. Scroll your feed on Facebook. Not go to your wall, your profile, not your like news feed. Go to your wall and your profile. Nathan did not start that. I want you to count how many times you see your face on your profile. And in the last 10 posts that you put on your wall, how many times do you see your face? Okay, and put that in the chat for me. Okay, so in the last 10 posts, how many times do you see your face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see my kids 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the deal. If you do not see your face at least 5 times in the last 10 posts on your wall, you are not branding yourself. You are not branding your face. And people are going to fall in love with you. I think I count kids because that's part of you. But people are falling in love with you, who you are, and your story. They're not falling in love with drawings. They're not falling in love with products. They're not falling in love with whatever, you're posting. It like words. They want to see you. They want to see your face. So if you are not at least showing your face, so I would say your face has to be at least 5 times, and then your kids can be in between there. Okay, you have 10 posts. So if you're not showing your face at least 5 times in the last 10 posts, I want you guys to write that down as a goal. Show my face. Does it have to be, you guys? It doesn't. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is looking for perfection. And it may be a little scary at first, but I'm going to teach you a couple of things. You got it, Peyton. You're going to get it. These are some tips I wish that I knew from the beginning. And I'm going to promise you guys, people watch my stories. They message me later and like, I just love watching your stories. You're like my joy every time I wake up in the morning. And I'm like, I'm just making my coffee. I'm nothing special, but they are entertained by my crazy. And guys, I got a lot of crazy at my house. I have 3 little girls. It's nuts. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. Whenever you are taking, I'm going to give you some tips on taking some selfies and taking some pictures. What time is it? Okay, I'm okay. Whenever I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to see if this is going to work. There's no way to like test this stuff until you're like there, right? Okay, so I want to show you guys a couple of examples. Oh, it ended. Hold on, it said. Let me try it again. Stop. Share screen. Start. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I want to show you guys a couple of examples of how you are going to take selfies. So first off, see if you have an iPhone. Now, if you have a Droid, I don't know anything about it, but you can figure it out. There is a portrait mode. I just don't know how to do it. Okay. And it has to do with the f-stop. So you have to do it in editing, I believe. My husband used to have one, and Droids take great pictures. I just don't know how to use one. Okay. So you see here down at the bottom, you swipe over to portrait mode. If you do not have portrait mode on the selfie part, it's okay. You can still edit your picture and take a regular picture. But portrait mode, this is a trick if you do have it. And I shared this with the ladies at conference because I just saw a reel on it. I learned tips from there all the time. You see the little light mode right here. This does all kinds of crazy things to your pictures, okay? So you're gonna swipe this over to studio light. It gives a little more light on my face and it blurs out that background real well. Let me just clean and make sure your camera's clean, guys. That's so important. I kept cleaning Jamie Herndon's camera at conference. Now, the next thing I'm gonna show you is the top right corner. You see that little F that's yellow and circled. I'm gonna show you guys what it does. Look at the background behind me. See how it's blurred right now? I'm at an f-stop of 4.5. If I lower that, it gets even blurrier. It makes me very much the focus, right? If I increase it, it makes it just like a regular picture. Something cool about taking in portrait mode is you can take the picture, you can go here and you can click edit. And see the f-stop at the top? You can adjust this after the fact. Okay, so that is a little tip as well. If you forget to bring down the blur and you want it more blurry, you can do that. Now, the next thing I want to show you guys is when you're taking a selfie, you want to make sure you hold the camera up, gives yourself a nice good chin, okay? And not like this. We don't like the nose shots. We don't want the double chin shots. Nobody likes your looking at their chin, especially not me. So I want to make sure I hold my camera up. I get a good angle. I even turn my head sometimes. And I kind of like, I do something with your arms, crisscross your arms. Make some not smiling. Make some like crazy faces, like just click, click, click. The next thing you want, another trick you can do is if you don't have like a clicker or something, which I have one, I don't even know where it's at. You see the little, let me put that back up. You see that arrow at the top, the very top of the screen. See right up there. If you click that, at the bottom, more functions pop up. You can adjust the lighting with this one. See how the studio lighting on my face gets lighter and darker. You can also click this right here and there's a timer. So there's a 3-second timer. I can sit my phone up and literally I can just prop it. Or if you have some type of stand, you can stick it in a stand. And 90% of the time, guys, I just prop mine up and I'll show you. Let me show you. Look at my desk, it's ridiculous. But you see that right there? I got this out to show my dad something one day. That's still sitting on my desk. This is that. I propped this on top of that and I stuck my phone on top of there. So I could get it high enough to not be an up angle, okay? So I just literally, and my phone's still plugged into a charger that's not even plugged in. I'm telling you guys. I literally have been taking my reels right here. I moved my chair out of the way and I don't like that. I don't like the light switches, but sometimes they're just there, okay? And I tried to adjust it. This is if you don't have a camera stand. I have a camera stand, but it's in the house and I don't have time to get it because I'm doing my reels as fast as I can to get them over with for the week. Okay, and we're gonna talk about that next. But I set the self timer to 3 seconds. I push the click button. See, it already took it before I got there. I'm just gonna click it again and click it and lean forward. And I've got another picture for me to edit to use for whatever. So just take the pictures. Stop saying that you hate your pictures of yourself. Just take the pictures, okay? What I want to show you next is how to edit that picture really quickly. Lightroom is a free app you can use. For example, I just took this picture from my reels, from my cover of my reel. This is the previous. This is with the filter, okay? It just gives the right light in the right places. And you have to just play with it till you figure out what filter you want. See how many pictures I took the other day? And these were in my bedroom. This is before, which is not a bad picture. It's just ordinary. It doesn't stand out. And I want something that's gonna pop when I'm putting it on my Instagram, okay? Instagram is about pictures. Instagram is about clarity. It's not about pictures of product 90% of the time, okay? So To add this picture, I'm going to click that little plus sign with the little picture thing at the bottom. I'm going to click from file or from camera roll. I'm going to click this picture right here. I'm going to swipe over and I'm going to click presets. Now, these are presets that I've either purchased or my friend purchased, or pretty much one of the two. These were all like 90% of them were $1 for the pack. So you see, like Summer Basic, they're $1. So you can see how they give you a different effect on each one. This one's name's Ruth because it's my filter, but I have to bring the orange color down because she's Mexican and her skin is brown. And so it makes her look very orange. We can't use the same filters all the time. This is the filter I use almost on all my posts. This is the one I like. And then sometimes if I look a little too orange, I use the one that says Ruth, but they kind of look the same now. This is a light filter, which I like as well, but not on all pictures. This is called Jungle. It's dark. You see how the different colors. These are some ones we just downloaded. Cream Cool. A lot of it depends on what lighting. Like I really like that one. This is Biscuit. So every picture is going to look different in a different lighting, right? And then these are Airy Bright and Airy Basic. Now, Ruth bought the Airy ones and they were too bright they made her look dark. And sometimes they make me look washed out. So you just have to kind of play with it. But for $1, you get quite a bit. Also, you can look around. Sometimes Maria said she got hers from an Instagram blogger. She asked her like what filter she used and she shared something like that. So just simple like that. You save it to your camera roll and there, look, I have another picture for another post for one of my lifestyle posts. Okay. And you can see here that I had some pictures of the gummies. When I did my gummies post, I took it a couple of different ways because I didn't know how I was going to like it. And then I used it a couple of different ways. Then also, we want to show the grind, okay? We want to show us working, us doing things. So this was my morning time with God, basically, is what I had posted about. And I put my timer on. I set my timer and I took a picture. And I set my timer and took a picture. That's Flocka. I was helping her edit a picture. But you see how easy it is? It is just very, very easy. All it takes is playing around. It takes a little bit of time saying, I'm going to devote some time to my business today and I'm going to play around with this. I know I'm going very, very fast, but this is all recorded. So you can come back and listen and watch again. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is your wall on your Instagram. See, on your Instagram, you see pictures of me, pictures of my food. I made this amazing salad the other day. Pictures of me, pictures of my kids, something I like, my bed, because my sister made me this pillow for my grandpa, like my family, our traveling. This is all personal. There are no products. There are nothing on here. Now, is it okay to put, I have put a product post up before but I take it down. I don't leave it there. Also, can you put like scripture images? Yeah, I've seen people where they like every other image, like in a format, whatever, they put some type of motivational words. That's perfectly fine as well. I'm going to show you guys Maria's page really quickly. I'm sure she'll love me for it. So same thing. You see Maria, you see her kids, you see her family. You see, again, this is a reel she made. But on her wall here, you see, her colors are all pretty much the same. It looks really good, okay? Copy the right cats, guys. Her reel, these are her stories. This is her distributor post. This business is actually a lot of fun because people get to really find out who you are. And that is the whole point. It is all about you. Okay, next thing I want to show you guys are reels. Now, I want to know, I can't really see the chat here. I have to see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't see it. Thank you, Kim. All right. If you have a question, just throw it in the chat. But I want to know who has done a reel. Give me a 1. Number 2, who has done a reel? Who has not ever done a reel ever? And give me a 3 if you don't feel comfortable, if you're unsure, you don't really understand how to do them. Or TikTok. They're pretty much the same thing, just 2 different apps. I think reels are a lot easier personally than TikTok, but I'm doing both. Okay, here we go. This is super fun and super easy. So what I'm going to show you guys, when I was on Shay's Zoom, she talked about the content, and they talked about making the content. Don't make it hard. You don't have to make a reel every day. Spend one day, make all your reels. Not a day. It took me probably 30 minutes last Monday. And so Mondays are my work days. I'm going to work all day long. I work a full-time job, and then I work after this. I work on my business. I have some training I do. I have other things. I know I have this Zoom, and then I work. Okay. I get my content made, planning, any of that. I didn't get done Sunday. So my first reel that I made today was this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. I'm so pretty and you. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
I'm so pretty and you. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. That is, I tried to turn the volume down, but the volume never turned down on my computer. I don't know if it was really very loud for y'all, but that is a reel I just made this evening, and I got it off of Shay Knox's page. So this is what I do, guys. I go through and I search top leaders, and I go through content that they make, and I save them, and then I remake them. Okay. So I'm going to do this one of Ashley's.
One of the most beautiful things about life is no matter how long you've traveled in the wrong direction, you can always stop and turn around. You know, one of the most beautiful things about life is no matter how long you've traveled in the wrong.
One thing you can be doing.
This is the one Shay.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. I'm so pretty and you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why. If y'all's is super loud, like mine is super loud, maybe I'll just turn my volume down on my computer. Okay. So this is an example. Now this is a fun one.
Attention all members of this household. Attention all members of this household. You are on your own for dinner. I am not cooking tonight. Have a blessed
Okay,
day.
so what I do is I just click here, these 3
Attention
dots at the
all
bottom.
members of this household.
Move from saved.
Attention
Okay,
all
look.
members of this
Click
household.
save,
You are on your own for dinner. I am not cooking tonight.
and then what you'll see is when you
Attention
come,
all members of.
turn off. Okay, when you go to your profile, you click the 3 bars at the top right. You will see the saved icon right there. You click saved, go to all posts. And these are everything that you've saved. Okay. Tons of them. So this is all ideas. These are, if you find one you don't like, move on to the next one. Have fun. So my goal is to try to post 2 reels a day. There, from what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing, is that reels is what is making grow your following. They are the top way to grow your following on Instagram. You do have to have a public or creator account for them to grow your Instagram, so people can see them, from what I've been hearing, what I've been told. Another thing I have heard is that if your TikTok, if you're doing it on TikTok and bring it over, that Instagram is going to start blocking how many people get to see that when it has the TikTok logo. I figured out a way to get the logo off, but that's another day. That's another thing. It takes a little bit of time. But basically what I want to show you guys is how easy this is. Now what I did was Shay Knox's TikTok reel, whatever she did. Okay. I made this one right here. I went through and I screenshot every single thing she said. What if people don't support me? Then this, and I missed one of them. So I just kept screenshotting because the words went by quickly, right? So I screenshotted that. I made sure I had made this in over. It was very easy. Just went to Pinterest, got a picture. You can make it on solid, doesn't matter. Put the income disclosure on there. And then I went through on my TikTok, on my reels, and I did the voice to text, and I just voice to text. What if I fail? Next words. What if people don't support me? Next words. So what I'm going to show you guys is I made one that I was going to edit with you guys and let you guys see. Okay. And you can see how I do the timing. And then this is all I have, and I'm done. Sorry. This is all right. So me and Katie made one. Have fun. Kids love making these things, guys, most of the time. So have fun with it. I'm going to click edit. I made this one with Katie earlier. So I'm just going to put words in, right? Maybe it will. Okay. So I'm going to put, let's see. Done, text, you, done, go. You could. I'm just making something up, okay? Because I just want you guys to see. Y'all can turn your volume down. Turn off. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is see the words at the bottom. It says like did, you, know, you, could. So I'm going to take them. I'm going to double tap and make it have this behind it, right? You double tap on did, and you see when my first point goes, I'm going to move the space there, right? So the first point goes there. I'm going to give it there just a little bit of more. You. Same thing. You. And then I'm going to, if I want the word to disappear, you close the bring the bottom up too. Do that all the way to the end. And then you can see, oops. Hold on, baby. You can see how they flash. Go and do the same thing. My finger's going there. That's when I want it to pop up. Go. Did you know? I'm going to move the no over here. Let's just throw these away. Pretend like they're not there, right? That way, you guys, I can get this over with. Okay. So now I'm going to click share to. Hold on, I want to do. See, cancel.
When did you make that?
Hold on, baby. I'm doing a Zoom, okay? Yes. What do you need? Okay, we'll look for it in a second. Okay, go in the house. I'll be right there. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Click edit again. I think because I've already done it, I don't think I can go back. The most annoying part is that the music just keeps going on and on and on and on. Normally what I would have done. Oh, I think I can do it. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, y'all. There it is. Okay, so I clicked that little camera in the top left because I recorded this earlier. So now what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to show you how to put that image on the back, okay? I'm going to click down here at the bottom. Okay, let's see. Go back here, and I'm going to trim this. I'm going to click the little scissors. I'm going to bring this down to the end here. Okay, trim. Done. Now I'm going to go down here at the bottom. I'm going to click green screen in the top right corner. I'm going to go to my image. See how I'm over it? I don't want to be over it because I want them to see it. I'm going to put my finger over the camera, and I'm going to hold my finger down on the record button on the bottom. So this is the end product. If it'll play. Of course, now it's not going to play. Oh, good Lord. It's at the end now, but now Instagram's being dumb and not wanting to play because I'm on Zoom. But that's how you do it. It puts that picture at the bottom at the end of it, so you have your income disclosure. You click share to, then you're going to click on this cover button, and you're going to pick one of your pictures that you just took. You're going to click done, then you're going to post it, okay? Or since you're making all of them in one day, you're going to click save to draft. When you come back, you have to redo the cover photo, but it should. Let me see if it'll do it now. It's being so silly. Instagram is super silly sometimes, but you guys get it. Does anybody have any questions? Sorry, that was a lot of info. I hope we got it all covered now that I can see the chat. Yeah, sorry, I know. You have to, I couldn't turn, I turned it on silent. I don't know why I kept playing the music. Anything else? Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? If not, I think that's everything. Well, guys, I hope I shared something that you needed to know. Make sure you go fill out those 5 pillars. They're very important to keep you on track and exactly knowing what to post. When you say, I don't know what to post, fill out your pillars. Make sure you're putting effort into your business, because this business is about you, and people are really looking for you and not really looking for your products. We have to show them that they need our product. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.